Right, hi lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. This is a chuck and a chat, and there's some really special content in this, so stick around. Right, hi lads and lasses.
He can indeed.
Not bad that, 81 for the first chuck.
He wants two 18s for £100,000. Yeah! He has done it!
Right, hi lads and lasses, and welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. What we're going to talk about first and foremost today, December's raffle. So December's raffle is going to be a very special one. It's a bit of a Christmas raffle. We're going to have 3 main prizes, so this time instead of just having a set of darts, which is what we normally give away, what we're going to give away for Christmas is some really good prizes. So let's show you those prizes right now, shall we? Right, now this bundle is going to be the first prize. So first prize is going to be a set of Rob Cross darts, what a world champion. So that's a set of darts from him, and that's normally what the thing of the prize draw would be. On top of that, what we're going to do is this is the number 1 prize is what we're going to call a family pack, and the family pack consists of the Rob Cross set of darts. We've got for the youngsters to try and get the youngsters into playing darts. So this is really good for a family. This to start playing darts, because obviously they're not sharp, so they're not going to stick in anybody. So what you can do is you can actually play it as a family, because on this one you can play cricket and everything, and as you can see it's a proper electronic one, so it does all the scoring and everything for you. So you can play cricket, 5 or 1, all sorts, count up, killer, all sorts of stuff on this. So a fantastic little thing for either the kids or for a bit of fun in summer. You could even put it up in the back garden on a sunny day and have a bit of a game while you're having a barbecue. Right, so that's part of the prize. And the main part, the latest incarnation of the windmill blade. It's the Blade 5. Fantastic dartboards these. I've used these for years and I've recommended them. They've been fantastic. So the first prize, let's go through that again. First prize is the windmill Blade 5. The electronic darts game, the soft tip dartboard for the youngsters or for you lot. For adults, don't matter which. And also we've got the 80% tungsten world champion Rob Cross darts. So that's the first prize. So the second prize is also a cracker, but it is a set of darts. What we've got here is the Gary Anderson World Championship darts. As you can see, the proper 90% tungsten darts, so they're the real thing, they are the proper ones. But with this we've bought the pack, so it comes with a lovely textile wallet with loads of storage space in it. You get spare flights, spare stems, spare gripper stems, spare flight rings. There's all sorts of stuff there, and like you say, you get these really nice flights on them as well. They're the proper Gary Anderson darts, so they're the second prize. So there'll be 3 draws on this one, and the draw will be being held on the 16th of December. That's why we're getting a chuck and a chat out early on the 1st of December, so it can run for a good 2 weeks. And that's the second prize. Third prize is Raymond van Barneveld. So that's Raymond van Barneveld even when I get my grand's teeth in, and I've broke them in for her. These are Raymond van Barneveld's darts. These are 24 grams, 80% tungsten. Real good darts these, and like I say, excellent third prize that. So that's the third prize. So those are the prizes for December's raffle. So the raffle will be run exactly the same as it is run virtually every month now. What it does is it helps me, keeps the channel going, allows me to help some dart players that are less fortunate than ourselves, and it just keeps things going. Obviously this month with all the prizes that I've got here, I'm probably not even going to break even on it, but that doesn't matter. It's just a bit of a giveaway to say thanks to everybody for being part of the channel, being contributors. It's like a big family this. We've got nearly 4,000 members of our family now. Loads of them get in touch with me. I'm on the phone texting and messaging, Messenger, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the time now, and it's just growing and growing and growing, and it's absolutely fantastic. So don't forget, £2 a go down here, PayPal me. Right, so that's this month's prize draw explained and everything. So let's go over there right now. Don't forget to get your tickets in. It's a cracker, this one. £2 down here. Let's get into the next section. Right, here we are over in section 1. What we're going to talk about today, perception and the way that people perceive things. Last few weeks I've been asked a lot of questions about people changing weight, changing body mass. I had a bit of a conversation with a lad who's doing weights and stuff like that, and he's saying to me, will this actually affect your darts? Well, it will if you let it. Let's just say that. I've had so many people say, oh, I've been losing weight and my darts have gone to pot. And then when you actually talk to them and you actually get into what they're actually doing with their lives, they only play darts once a week. What happens with this is, obviously, if you lose a couple of ounces off your arm in a week, then you're throwing a dart with an arm that's relatively lighter. So obviously it's going to take a different amount of arm speed to throw that dart. If you're building muscle mass, if you're changing your body in any way, shape or form, you have to adapt to that. You have to allow your brain and your perception, your muscle memory, all them sort of things has got to adapt with the change of weight or the change in circumstances. If you have an accident and something's been, say you've had a broken arm or something like that, then it's a matter of starting from scratch and rebuilding the muscles, rebuilding the muscle memory. Whereas if you're losing weight or you're gaining weight, then the way to combat that is to make sure that you play every day. Using a reasonable amount over a reasonably long time, your actual body has got time to adapt to that. If you continue to play darts while you're losing weight, and you play on a regular basis, and I don't mean once a week in the dog and duck, I mean if you actually practice and what have you, then you shouldn't really see any difference in your darts. The big one to point to on this sort of subject is Gerwyn Price. I mean, look at Gerwyn Price, he's built like a brick outhouse. He's got massive muscles, doesn't make any difference to the way that he plays darts, for the simple reason is he's on the board all the time. Now, if Gerwyn decided to stop doing weights and everything and continue to play darts as he lost his muscle mass, nothing would change. He'd still be a good dart player and he'd still be able to play to the level that he plays now. However, if he decided that he wasn't going to play darts while he lost weight and then just come back in when he'd lost the weight, his game would have absolutely gone to pot. So right, that was a little bit of a look into the mental side for this month. What we'll do now is we'll go over into the next section, and let's go over there right now, which is section 2. Today it's all Stoneface. It's a John Lowe special. So what we've got, something really special, is the John Lowe World Champion Ambassador Dart Set. Really, really nice, beautiful quality piece of equipment these are. Quick look at them. Real nice fancy case there. Pictures of John on it. 3 times world champion. John Lowe World Champion Ambassador Edition set of darts. What we'll do is we'll go on downstairs and we'll do a little bit of a review on them. Right, so let's go and have a look at these. And what we're doing now is we're going to do the unboxing of one of my favourite dart players. We've got a set of his darts. Years and years ago when we were little lads, me and our kid, always used to be, our Roy was Eric Bristow and I was old Stoneface. We used to play for hours. Our kid was a really good player. I was, let's say, really average, even for a kid. But I just used to love John Lowe. He was the controlled manner that he played in, always very dignified, always very really cool. Obviously the dart player who got the first ever televised 9-dart leg, which we can see on the packet here. It's got the different photographs, and the one little photograph that I do want to point out to you is this one here on the packet. That absolutely gets to me, and I'd look at that, and if you look closely at that photograph you can actually see that he doesn't preload his dart. He's one of the most consistent players that's ever walked the earth. Him, Phil Taylor, and I'd say Raymond van Barneveld are the 3 players that I would say are probably the most consistent players that have ever walked the face of this earth. And the reason for it is, old Stoneface's throw is nice, smooth, slow, controlled, and very, very deliberate. If you go and have a look at some of his videos, you can see that his throw is amazingly deliberate. And then you've got Phil Taylor, whose throw again was very deliberate. Definitely a journeyman, definitely not a natural player. Used to practice for hours and hours and hours to perfect his throw, exactly the same as Peter Snakebite Wright does now. The only thing we're going to say about Peter Snakebite Wright is the fact that he keeps chopping and changing all the time, which is great to see because, like me, he can throw anything. Right, so back to the John Lowe darts. So what we're going to do is go have an unboxing of these and have a quick look at them. Now we've got a big one coming up, which is obviously the Christmas raffle. So what I'm thinking of doing is having a gambit of prizes. So we're going to have a first and second and possibly a third prize. They're all going to be really worth winning. They're all going to be good. And now people have always said to me, you never do anything on bomb-shaped darts, you never do anything, I've never seen you with a bomb-shaped set of darts. I've had loads and loads of comments like that over, well, the years, to be honest with you, and they're absolutely right. I haven't. I have had bomb-shaped darts in the past, but I've just never actually featured them on the channel. So this is probably the first set of bomb-shaped darts that I'm actually going to throw for you, and then they're actually going to become part of a prize. Right, so these are the John Lowe ones. They're made by Unicorn. They're 21 grams. And they're weight matched to 0.1 of a gram. Right, so let's open the box and have a quick look, see what we get. Oh wow, now that wasn't what I was expecting. So they actually come in a case, in a proper case that displays them. Well, I've got to say that's really, really nice, that is. Let's take it out of there. It's got a proper window in it with a plastic protector on it. I won't remove that. I'll leave that for whoever has them. What I'll do is I'll take these stems out and what have you and use mine like I always do. I might throw them for the first initial chuck on the board to show you with the original flights and stems in them, see how they actually fly. The grip is a lot better than the ones that I can remember on my old brass ones. I had a brass set of John Lowe's that were brass, but they were painted black coated, and as you can probably imagine, in the 1970s the black coating didn't last very long at all, so they were like a brass and black effect. Oh god, this takes me back. Right, now I'm pretty sure if you want to have a proper review of these, if you go onto my friend's channel, which is the Darts Review channel, which is Darren Watson's, if you type in Darts Review channel and John Lowe Darts, I have no doubt whatsoever that he'll have done a bit of a review on these at some point. Right, so how do we get these out of here? Oh yeah, very nice. This is very well thought through. They're a lot smaller than I expected them to be perfectly honest, but as you can see, a nice shape of dart. So I'll tell you what we'll do now is, now we've finished having a quick look at them, we'll go upstairs and chuck them, shall we? Why not? Let's get over there now, let's go and chuck these darts. Right, so now we've got set up. What we've done is we've set the John Lowe darts up. As you can see, lovely set of darts these actually. I'd say balanced and all that, but as we know the bomb type ones are not particularly balanced, they're more front weighted, so they tend to dive a little bit. Like I say, a bit nostalgic this, so I'm looking forward to this. I do know that, and I've got it on good authority, that John watches some of these videos, so I'm really hoping that John's watching this, because it means a lot to me, this does. Great set of, great. John was one of the biggest and best, and always has been and still is to this day, one of the biggest ambassadors for our game, without any doubt whatsoever. For the simple reason he's been one of the best world champions because of the way that he conducts himself. He's an absolute thorough gentleman, always took the game as a consummate professional, and an absolute, as I say, third time lucky gentleman. So let's have a chuck of these darts and see how we do. Really looking forward to this. Like I say, these are the first ones. You can see by flights I've not chucked these yet, so I'm just praying that I'm not as awful with them as I was when I was a kid. Not bad that, 81 for the first chuck. So yeah, they actually don't feel too bad. They're a little bit bomby and a bit compressed to what I normally throw, but they certainly fit in the Dynamite Dave grip, no problem whatsoever. Right, so now we've had those initial first two chucks with them, which I think was 81 and 81, something like that, so we're not complaining about that, but as I say, I wanted to preserve the flight so I don't chew them up or anything, so they're nice and as brand new when somebody has them off me. So what I'm going to do now is chuck them now with the Dynamite Dave set up on them. So I've converted now over to the Dynamite Dave flights and stems like I always do, because I'd rather chuck them with these on than the other ones and spoil them. Right, so let's have a go with these. Oh, 100. Thought I cracked a 140 then with the first chuck with my flights on. Oh,
live a little bigger.
Right. Typical, innit, eh? 2 treble 20s, one after the other, and then the tablet kicks in, comes in, blah. So 140, so that's with 1, 2, 3, fourth visit 140. So yes, I can chuck the John Lowe darts, which I'm absolutely over the moon about. Ton. Another 100. 45. Oh! Pull the down thing again. 121. Right, well that's it for chucking the John Lowe darts. What I'll do is I'll use these darts over the next 2 or 3 weeks on and off. I'll have a proper good throw with them, get a few 180s with them and either use them for the intros and outros or do a little bit of another chuck with them or whatever. If I get an opportunity I'll do another chuck with them, see if I can crack in a couple of 180s with them. Right, so that's the chuck with the John Lowe darts. That's the end of the John Lowe special. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. Right, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Absolutely fantastic one, this one. The John Lowe special. Thanks very much. See you soon. And so to the hockey. December's raffle. So December's raffle is going to be a very special one. It's a bit of a Christmas raffle. Fantastic. So the first prize, let's go through that again. First prize is the Windmill Blade 5. The electronic darts game, the soft tip dartboard. For the youngsters or for you lot. For adults, don't matter which. And also, we've got the 80% tungsten World Champion Rob Cross darts. So that's the first prize. Moving on, second prize. So the second prize is also a cracker, but it is a set of darts. What we've got here is the Gary Anderson World Championship darts. As you can see, the proper 90% tungsten darts, so they're the real thing, they are the proper ones. But with this, we've bought the pack, so it comes with a lovely textile wallet with loads of storage space in it. You get spare flights, spare stems, spare gripper stems, spare flight rings. There's all sorts of stuff there, and like you say, you get these really nice flights on them as well. They're the proper Gary Anderson darts, so they're the second prize. So there'll be 3 draws on this one, and the draw will be being held on the 16th of December. That's why we're getting a chuck and a chat out early on the 1st of December, so it can run for a good 2 weeks, and that's the second prize. Third prize is Raymond van Barneveld, so that's Raymond van Barneveld even when I get my grand's teeth in, and I've broke them in for her. These are Raymond van Barneveld's darts. These are 24 grams, 80% tungsten, real good darts these, and like a raffle ticket, it's down here, it's £2 a go. Right, so that's this month's prize draw explained and everything. So now what we'll do is we'll go over, so let's go over there right now. Don't forget to get your tickets in. It's a cracker, this one. £2 down here.